Hezron Brown is an ambassador for the Prince's Trust. Not so long ago, his life couldn't have been more different.
I've had people put guns to my head. I've had people try and kidnap me. I had 20 guys try and stab me outside the Birmingham bull ring.
A film of Hezron's life released today describes his gruelling childhood. He was rejected by his mum. He became homeless and was lured into becoming a gang member who carried a knife on the streets of Birmingham.
I'm hoping to reach as much young people as I can, for them to understand that actually, I can make a difference, but all I have to do is work hard.
Hezron would like his film on how he turned his life around to be shown in every school. He says youngsters surrounded by poor role models need to understand they can find help.
No young person is unreachable. Every young person is reachable. They just don't know that they're reachable, and sometimes they might put on a front and they might act like they don't want to get close to anybody or they don't want no help, but actually they do want help and they're screaming for help, but they're just waiting for the right person to come along that can actually help them.
Hezron's story has been filmed by ConnectFutures, an organisation working to reduce exploitation and violence.
What we want to try and do is to make sure that the film acts as a vehicle for conversation. It's not a magic bullet, it's not going to stop knife crime, but what we can do is make sure people are having conversations.
The teenager with a knife in his pocket has become a man who's shaken hands with Prince Charles at Buckingham Palace. I asked him if he'd seen his video as a schoolboy, would he have turned his life around sooner?
100%, because for me when I was younger there was no one that I could look up to.
Only last weekend in Birmingham, a man in his 30s became the 11th person to be stabbed to death in the West Midlands this year. Hezron knows there's a lot to do, but believes he can make a difference. Bob Hocknell, BBC Midlands Today.